let's get to. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get that. Okay, let's see if we got it. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. Hi, Leo. We're going to do your beginning of February reading. Now, I hope this is a nice reading, Leo. I'm rooting for you, man. You're the most jovial, multicolored, one of the most, I think of you like a, more of light than fire, of the fire signs. So, we're rooting for a good beginning of February for you. Instead of listening to music or channeling music, like I did a reading of Thunder Perfect Mind, and so I hope that helped me marinate on Leo for the beginning of February. So let's see what we got. I'm just gonna sit this here. Don't fall. Come on. All right. So we're gonna get 4 of these spiritual as fuck cards because they're cool. They're 2-sided, but I'm only reading the first side for right now. I'm saving that for the next February reading because I'm going to do 2 this month. Let's see what we got going on for Leo, the sign of Leo. King of the jungle, queen of the jungle. What we got going on for the beginning of February for the sign of Leo. What's going on for my Leos? My Democratic Leos that I'm reading for. You might be a Republican, I don't know. I just know all the Leos that I know are... I cut. Okay. What's going on for Leo? Beginning of February. What's going on for Leo? Okay. 4 cards. We need 4 cards for Leo. Okay. What? Some wanting to flip out over here. Let's see what we got flipped up. Get in there. Get in there. We're going to keep going. Leo, beginning, I want to just jump out. Oh, Leo, 2 more. What's going on for Leo? Going on for Leo? Whoop. What do we got? That's 2. Okay. All right. We're going to piggyback off of whatever fell out of these spiritual as fuck cards. You can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. That's the truth. That is a good Leo card. Okay. Grab life. Oh, man. Leo, come on. I was counting on this not being like the Gemini. You dealing with a Gemini? Grab life by the balls and make it your bitch. Grab her in the pussy. We're talking about cock and ball torture from the Webster's Dictionary on Wikipedia. In order to love who you are, you can't hate the experience that shaped you. All right, Leo. Debbie, what are you doing to men? Is this where I got this? I'm so sorry. I won't continue. You're going to cry about it or boss up. Pro tip, do both. Okay, so we got... Was Gemini the one getting the business? Or we're not going there today. You can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. And we're going to just go ahead and... Okay, heck yeah. Sometimes life is just waiting for you to meet it with the same level of energy it's been stomping you with. Hell yeah. In order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. Yeah. You have to enjoy yourself at some point. And you can learn a lot of lessons from a few fucked up people. A lot of good ones. what made those people so fucked up is what showed you the lessons. So instead of looking at the people are fucked up, look at what they made them fucked up, and then to look what they did. Look what those people did. Now, either they put you through hell, or you thought, God, they're going through hell, and you understand. Or they put you through hell, and you learned a lesson, and you understand. Either way. I gotta get my cigarettes. In order to love who you are, you can't hate the experience that yeah, grab life by the balls, make it your bitch, Leo. Or don't hate it. I can't hate, you know what I mean? I can't hate. I like getting the wax, whatever. I do. In order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. Yeah, okay. So, shit happens in life. We are who we are. We got to be who we are. Because that's, in the end, all we are is all we are. No matter how we got that way. You can't hate yourself because you went through hell. But if you're in hell because you're not giving it hell, then you need to give it hell. You can give it hell in a good way. You have to give it hell and with the best of intent. Because if you're giving it hell with ill intent, well, you're going to be in hell forever. Just because you give it hell don't mean you're going to hell, don't mean you're in hell. Just because you was given it hell. Yeah. You're going to cry about it or boss up. Pro tip, do both. Hell yeah. It's okay to be a boss. It's okay. It's okay to, it's okay to be a boss. But if you don't come from a point of understanding as a boss, say you're at a job and you're the boss. Necessarily you're going to cry about it. You might not cry, but you might cry. Say you're a boss and your employee comes in and they need for you to understand. If you just bark orders and you don't understand without compassion, they're not a bad employee if they're not able to perform their job because you didn't listen. That makes you a bad employee. That makes you a bad, that's poor management. That's a bad boss. Okay? In the field of relationships with your family and friends and your lovers, are you going to stay down, wallowing, crying? You don't feel like you want to do what you need to do, but then you don't want to understand what it is that you need to feel in order to move forwards. You have to feel, and then you have to take action. Sometimes you have to understand. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel. You have to get through your emotions. You have to get through grief. If you don't cry when it's pertaining to grief, and I learned this through counseling, if you don't deal with your grief, there's nothing in this world that's going to make you boss up the right way. You can't get up on your feet if you don't cry sometimes. You have to do both. You have to do both so you can understand how to even get there. I don't know. I might be wrong. We're going to see. We're going to clarify with the psychic awareness cards. Maybe I should have read that different. I don't know. We're going to see. What person wants to hear the tarologist say, I don't know if I got that right. Mara, come on. I don't like this darkness trying to come over me. We're not going to, this is a Leo reading. Leo, don't let the darkness dim your light. I think of Leo as a fire sign. You would think of a lion, right? I think of like one of those torches that burn like, and they're burning like all the different colors. That's hot fire. My heart love's full of fire, love's full of fire. Wow, I just got freaked by Lana Del Rey. Okay. Baby, if you wanna leave, come to California, be a freak like me too. And she says, my heart love's full of fire, love's full of fire. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Fuck whatever's eating away at you. Just feel the love. Just feel the pain. Laugh through the pain. Smile through the rain. All right. Have a good cry. You know what I'm saying? Have a good, feel it. And then sew it up. Take a deep breath. Take a step out. And take charge. Do what you need to do. And don't worry about shit. All right, now let's get some clarity for this. You can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. I can see this through and through. For all of my Leos, all these Leos are scratching their head like, what the hell is going on with this motherfucker? But there's a lot of good lessons to be learned here. A lot of good understanding to come out of that. You can actually get a lot from crazy people. And you're like, wow, shit. That's what I like about Leos. They give the benefit of the doubt a lot of the time. I do believe. Okay. You can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. Oh, and too many, Spirit. A lot of good lessons. Triumphant success. Triumphant success. Yeah. Yeah, and there is that hand with the sword. Look at the darkness and the light, and the hand coming out of the earth with the sword in its hand. Your loved ones from beyond want you to make a move, take action. Feel it, take an action. Feel it, and then take an action like a from a position of power, like you have the power. You've learned your lessons from some fucked up people. It's been through some fucked up situations. You might, like, Curtis Lowe was the finest speaker to ever play the blues. Oh, Kurt was a black man with white curly hair. You know, he'd go bring him some wine, he'd go sell the bottles to give Curtis the fucking money for some wine, and Curtis Lowe would play him some songs, and probably impart some knowledge and stuff. But this person from beyond is giving you the sword. They're giving you the sword, like the action, like Knight of Swords, triumphant success. You will succeed. Don't worry. If you got to take compassion into consideration for whatever you're going through. And somebody from beyond is giving you the power. Because maybe there's something there that you really derived from them. Like you got it. You've seen them. They're crazy in all their crazy splendor. And it gave you power. If you just go back and remember what it was you learned from, only you know who I'm talking about. I don't. Grab life by the balls and make it your bitch. Cock and ball torture. I'm sorry. I will stop saying cock and ball torture. I'm so sorry. How bad is it? I mean, how bad can it be? Women get a wax all the time. Do you think men don't? Old Jessica Yaniv, Jonathan Yaniv, he went into a salon in Canada trying to get a wax. Well, they may have discriminated him, whatever. I believe he was just trying to get some good old-fashioned cock and ball torture. Can I get where can I go like me get a little spanking on the balls here? I mean, get a little help here. You went to the wrong place, Jessica. Fuck. That had nothing to do with you, Leo. I'm sorry. Don't come for me. Alright, grab life by the balls and make it your bitch. Can we get some clarity? Yeah, that's the truth. These cards are going to get me in trouble. Clarify this for Leo. What the hell is Leo out here doing to people? Moving on. But, okay, so, not like moving, like, okay. You see the darkness? You see the darkness over here on this card. Do you see this? Your loved one from beyond. You see how their hand's reaching down as if to grab that sword? A loved one from beyond is trying to give you a sword so you can move into brighter days. It reminded me of brighter days. Why we got Kid Rock and Joe Crow? I don't even listen to that song anymore. What? Hoped you were coming home to stay. I was head of the church. I was off to drink you away. I put your picture away. Sat down and cried today. I just called to say I want you to come back home. Well, they want you to move towards the light. That's what you need to do. Don't worry about anything. Just there's actually a rainbow on this second card in the moving on card, and I usually say this for my tarot deck that I have over here because it's got so many rainbows in it. But this rainbow was a promise from God. Wow, I'm telling this to almost all the signs, as it turns out. Okay, so Noah was on that ark. He watched his whole world drowned. Imagine watching the whole world drowned. And when it was over, a rainbow came out. And when it was over, Noah stepped off that ark. The wine bringer stepped off that ark. And the world he knew was gone in wreckage. The world that you once knew was destroyed. And all you could do was drink. And your soul bleeds. You cry out. You raise hell. You do fucked up shit. It causes you destruct a little bit. But that rainbow, God's like, hold on, Noah, hold on, whoa. See that rainbow above you? Yeah, it's been raining, but there's a rainbow above you. Better let somebody love you. That rainbow was a promise that your world will never, ever, and it's a promise from God, so it's solid. Your world will never be wrecked like it was once, destroyed. It'll never be destroyed in that way ever again. So it's okay. It's okay to move forward. It's all right. It's going to be all right, Leo. Holy shit, I see it. I do see it, Leo. It's going to be all right. It's really going to be all right. You have to live. Let me see you live before you die. Don't you want to live before you die? I want to see you live before you die. Adrenalize me. Adrenalize. Come a little bit closer. Before we begin, let me tell you how I want it. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Why? Okay, so, you know what? Take it. Take it for what it is. In order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. You gotta move towards the light. In order to have any type of life, period. You cannot keep letting the past and the darkness and the unwillingness to feel that pain, to laugh through it because of the good times, and smile even though it's raining and your world's been wrecked. Because if you look up, there's a promise from God that if you just get through this, never again will that ever happen to you like that ever again. So you got to take what's left and you got to make something of it. Take them grapes and make you some wine, Noah. But don't keep drinking all the... Who out here is a Leo who's drinking themselves to death for grief? You got to get through it. Because you're going to grow from it. There's lessons to be learned. There's hope for the future. The past is gone. You can't do anything about yesterday. You can only do something about today. In order for you to move forward, you have to process whatever it is you need to process. You have to understand. You have to derive something from it. Even if these people around you are nuts, okay? You got to listen to somebody. Accept help. Whatever you got to do. And then the answer is going to come to you. The power, the strength, it will come to you. Strength card, my Leo. The strength card has been flipped on its head in a few of my readings. I'm here to tell you. The ingredients are all there for you to bake the cake. All right? In order for you to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. That don't make you. Emotional loss. What did I tell you? Man, Leo. Whatever you're going through, it's going to be okay, baby. I love you so much. I love you. I love everyone. Everyone knows somebody that's one of the 12 signs. You know all 12 signs out there. So if I tell you I love you, somebody's watching this that knows that I love them. I do love you. And the ones that don't know me, nobody's told you today, you are love and light, and you deserve love, and I'm here to tell you I love you. And if somebody out there loves you, let them love you. I don't care where it comes from. Let that love and light in, because you're a Leo. You're going to cry about it or boss up. Pro tip. Do both. I'm crying right now. I'm doing both. Doing this reading. Let's get a card for this pro tip, do both. Cry about it and boss up. And we got prosperity begins. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. Y'all making me praise Jesus out here today, man. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Root to the crown. Yeah. Look, you look what you could be growing. This could be your family. This could have a lot to do with your family. Okay? From the ones underground, they're under the ground, they're the seed planted within you. roots sprouting from them. In order for this to grow, in order for you to have anything to continue to grow from what's been, who, you see this card? I don't want to be insensitive. Although your love and your light, you had to let go of something, and it's buried into the ground, even though you didn't want to bury it. Roots still have sprouted from that because they still love you. They still want you to have life. They still want you to live a life and grow. They want you to continue living and growing, okay? You have to have love, a labor of love, in order to manifest and grow anything. And look at this card. Look very closely. You have to put your hand, if somebody is accepting you're holding on. Oh, yes, this is you holding on to your seed that you've had to bury in the ground, even though you didn't want to. Here's another telling you that it's going to be okay. I love you. They want to love you. You have to have a labor of love in order to work towards anything. The love is always there, even if it's out of the love of this seed to grow the tree. And look what the tree bears. The fruits of your labor, of love and light. That's what they want. That's what they want for you. And look at those butterflies. Those butterflies were caterpillars. They went through their chrysalis stage on the branches of this tree. You must transform yourself. It was what the seed that you had planted, even though you didn't want it to be, you wanted to hold it still. Roots sprang about. You said, please, you hold it on to the seed that you had. You don't see the light and the love. There is love and support all around you. You have to accept that it's what you have. And the gifts that spring up out of it, you must transform off the branches of the tree that grows from what you had lost. Because that's what they wanted for you. And just look at the beauty. A butterfly comes up out of that cocoon with wings that can fly and soar. And butterflies are beautiful, you know what I mean? There's beautiful things waiting for you. Fruit is growing from this tree. That's something tangible. That's life. And look as if these are your angels. These beautiful things that are waiting for you just to manifest. And you have, look at this. They have grown. They have manifested. They're in their form. And they are above you, all around you, and they love you. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all this. There is prosperity waiting for you. You didn't lose anything. It's all around. You didn't lose anything. You didn't lose anybody. I'm sorry about whatever you've been through. Because all of us go through a lot of... And it does. It will take you down. It will keep you stuck. I know this if anybody... Well, grief has torn me apart for years. And I slowly am trying. I don't know if anybody's ever done, but I did point my eyes in some directions. You know, I did eventually feel them, know that they're still with me. I did eventually start living or trying to live again, and I struggle every day with different things. But yeah, it's all there waiting for you. It's going to be okay. I don't know why we took a turn this, but we're going to clarify. I don't even remember what any of the other cards were about. Okay, triumph fixes. Oh, yes, I do. This is a whole message here. The whole message moved along like butter. This is awesome. Maybe this is your past life one, passed on loved one. Just maybe this is somebody you lost either through, maybe they moved away. Maybe your old marriage broke apart. Maybe you're lost somebody you really loved. Maybe just the hardships of your life. You know, the crap that you've been drugged through. Maybe it has got you stuck. Somebody wants you to see. Maybe, yeah. Don't hate the experiences that shaped you. Like the emotional loss. Yeah, it's going to be okay. Let's see. Let's get 3 cards for this triumphant success and good lessons from fucked up people. What we got? 7 of Wands in the reverse. You may feel like it's you fighting to succeed, but all these fucked up people keep all the fighting around you and all the negativity and all the fucking bullshit, and it seems like it's on its head. You just feel that way. You're not helpless. Maybe they're not all fighting you. You're tired of fighting all their battles? Something like that? You've got to summon the strength. Somebody needed to hear the whole message. Maybe it isn't exactly, maybe I didn't get it exactly right, but as if, yeah, there's a hand coming up out of the ground handing you a sword to be able to take action. They're trying to give you the power from beyond. Either all these people aren't your enemy, as you got support all around you, or you're going to find the power and the will to regulate whatever's going on in your life. But you must come from an understanding, like a side of compassion. If you want to gain control, take charge back, you have to feel, process, and understand. Let's see another card. Nine of Cups. All right, then you'd be holding all the cards. Remember what I said about Nine of Cups guy? First, they're Four of Pentacles guy, and they're holding on. They're just stuck, and they're holding on. They're stuck in place. Or they're holding all the cards. Nine of Cups guy, holding these cards close to his chest before he is Nine of Cups guy. Being locked up tight for a century of lonely nights, waiting for someone to release you. You hold them cards close to your chest. You're holding on to something because you know you got something for them. You're just waiting. And then Nine of Cups guy, he's like this. He's like this. And he's got all them cups around him. He's like, oh yeah. Hell yeah. Like, Nine of Cups guy has had a victory. Or is about to. Or they're enjoying themselves. You're about to have it's about to be a wish. Some kind of fulfillment. Somebody's going to come to you. You got 9 cups there. You just need 1 more cup. And that's wish fulfillment. That's somebody's wishes. This is yours being granted. If you just see or learn from what you've seen or been through, these crazy people sometimes, I'm saying, Curtis Lowe, man. The Emperor. And put you in Emperor mode. Oh, yeah. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. Emperor mode. Put you in Emperor mode. Once you get that fulfillment, I'm telling you, something's trying to give you some power, some drive. There's something to be seen here or learned here from beyond. Somebody wants you to have that power back. Maybe somebody from beyond wants you to have your power back. It's okay to step out. It's okay to love. It's okay to live again. It's okay to feel. It's okay to feel, period. It's okay to live. And you got to summon the strength because your power is still there. And if you're keeping yourself from, maybe you're fighting yourself. Maybe you're at odds with yourself. Don't stay stuck. Don't shut your emotions off. Don't keep yourself stuck in an energy. Just live. Your power is still there. Your life is still there. The sun's going to come out tomorrow again. Don't keep yourself from being happy because you're so focused on what has happened and you hate how it's made you, but you don't want to move. It's because you got to feel. Grab life by the balls and make it your bitch and move into brighter scenery in the grass with the greenery, I guess. Okay? Hanged man position about this. 8 of Swords. See, you're the hangman. You're waiting to move forward. You're just chilling out in that position. We got the 8 of Swords in reverse. So maybe you do see that there's actually the swords. They're not prison bars. It's just shit that's happened and it's kept you stuck. Maybe stuck in your house. Maybe stuck in a situation. You need to summon the strength to move those feet and do something. Take an action that needs to be taken. And 9 of Pentacles. This will be prosperous for you. What does that say right there? Prosperity begin. This will be prosperous for you. You can grow a lot from just a small gesture. Just a move. Just move those feet. Don't be afraid. You know that you have to get that heart beating. No sense in staying stuck if you don't have to. Because look at all those pentacles waiting for you. Look at that happy elephant. He's got his trunk up. That's good luck. When the elephant's trunk is up, he got a little top hat on. Good day, sir. How are you? Oh, pip, pip, cheerio, whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, it's a happy-ass card. That's actually an abundant card. 9 pentacles just get a 10 pentacles shit. In order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. And you went through an emotional loss, or you're having you're shutting your emotions off because of shit you've been through, maybe, and you can't hate who you are because of what you've been through. You have to feel. You have to live. You have to love. And you have to give. And you have to do. Sometimes you got to listen to lunatics for a long time. But come from a place of understanding and hear what they're saying to you. And you'll know that you've got all the power to do what you need to do to get what you want. Queen of Cups. See, this Queen of Cups, she's looking at this cup like, why won't they take it? Why can't I get what I want? Why can't I get what I want? They're right behind you whispering in your ear. You want to give, you want to do, you want to feel, or they do to you. But who does she got to give it to? Queen, why are you so sad? Because they're nurturing. Nurtured. They nurtured. They cared. They loved. And who can I give this nurturing and this love and this care to now that you've lost it? How long have you been holding on to it? Probably a while for a lot of people. A long time. Years. Alright. Seven of Pentacles. My God. Okay, so this could have been family, a loss of family. Something that you tended to, something that you nurtured, something that you loved, somebody that you tended to, nurtured, loved, took care of, handled with care. You watched those flowers grow. You watched something beautiful sprout up out of the ground and grow, and it was turned in reverse. And do you see how this plant is upright, is in the reverse? Just like this seed is in the ground. Somebody has buried somebody that they nurtured and loved and cared for in the ground. And they're holding that baby. Or that, maybe this was your lover. This could have been your brother. This could have been anybody. There's love and support all around you. Look at them. They've transformed. They got their wings. They're beautiful now. They're not just a seed. There's a whole tree that was grown. Remember that? See all those pinnacles? Look at those. This is a bush full of pinnacles. This one's peaches. But that's a person. Now look at how big and bold and beautiful they are. They're all around you. They're beautiful. They've transformed into something so beautiful. And they want you to grow your tree and bear the fruit of your life. Bear the fruit of your life. Transform your life from a caterpillar to a butterfly while the wind's blowing, so that you can be with them. Because you can't stay stuck. Because you have to do this so that you can be powerful. That is powerful. Okay. So a third card for emotional loss, and love who you are. Don't hate the experiences that shaped you. Yes, this is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Something was halted. Something was stunted. Somebody's wheel had stopped turning. And even though you're alive and your heart's beating and the blood's coursing through your veins and the sun comes out tomorrow every fucking day anyway, it's halted your wheel in the sky. But now they're in the sky and they're like pulling hard on this wheel on your wheel, trying to get it to turn. Just move those gears, man. You have to live if you even want to see. Don't you want to see? Don't you? You have to grow those fruits. You got to turn those caterpillars into butterflies. You got to make the tree grow out of the ground, even though it's out of loss. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You have to take the tourniquet off of the vein that's closing your heart off and preventing you from living, because I'm pretty sure you atrophied every other aspect of your body by doing that. Your body, soul, spirit, mind, heart, life around you, the people around you. You have to give, you have to love, you have to give, you have to love yourself, you have to nurture again, you have to try. You have to live the rest of your life. We're here doing a human thing. We agreed to do it before we came here. We did it for the experience, even though it's fucked up. Star. Okay. The Empress. And the Two of Cups. Do you see what's waiting for you? You got the Emperor and the Empress here. That's the Emperor, the Empress, the Star, the Empress, and the Two of Cups. You're an Emperor. Emperor and the Empress need to come together. Or if you were once in Emperor mode, you have to let down that the Emperor is used to being given to. He doesn't have to give to anybody. He doesn't have to fucking care about shit. He doesn't have to because he's an Emperor. But the Empress, she is a gift. She is abundant. And for some of you Leos, there may be another child that's coming into your life. You got a second chance. Whoa, fuck. You have it. It's there for you. You have to accept it, and you have to give, and you have to nurture. You have to. God gives you gifts. There's a union here. A reckoning. A silver lining. You have to not only receive the gift that requires you to give back, you have to see it for what it is. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? It's a shooting star. We are not lost. We do not ever die. We never die. We transform into something beyond comprehension. How wonderful and grand what is waiting for us. But we have to push on. We have to live this life, however many days we get. You have to take the opportunities to put back what was taken, to right what was wrong, to... If you get a second chance, you have to take it. There's somebody on the other side who is like, hey, wake up, move your feet. And it's very important because it looks like today in the here and now, you may have buried your seed in the ground, but up sprang an offspring, more offspring from your offspring. And they need you. This Empress needs you. You have a union that is trying to heal you. You have someone in your life, even though you lost what you lost, and even though whatever's broken is broken, and you have to understand today's today. Somebody is trying to help give, they're putting their hand over this hand that is holding on to something that hurts. They understand out of compassion. They are trying to give you love so we can heal. They need you to take their hand. This Queen of Cups over here needs you to take the cup, even though if you're experiencing this as you gave your cup, you lost what you had nurtured and loved. Somebody else has also lost what they loved and they needed, and it is all going to make a difference in the end. You don't have to worry about nothing. You don't have to hold on to what has broken you. You don't have to hate yourself. You don't have to hate anyone else. You just need to experience life again and let the blood course through your veins even if it's gasoline, because I got gas for blood. So I got gas instead of blood, but you need to let it course through the veins. You got to put some gas in your tank. You got to rev up your engines. You got to get moving. Because it's going to matter today. For all that you've been through and all that you know now, it's time to put it into action. It's time to give. You've been given a second chance. You need to give to it. All right, I think that this is good. I don't think that there's any need for a players play here. Or this is no place for those fucking players play card. This here is probably one of the most beautiful readings I've done. I knew it was gonna be something for the Leo reading, and I waited until it was time to do it. I was determined to make it count. All right? Because it's important to me. Because I know you needed it. I know Leo needed it. I hope that this reaches the Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Leo. I did it for you. Okay? I love you. I love all of you. I love anybody who gives me the time of day to listen to what I'm trying to help you. All right? Out of love. This is what I've poured my soul into. I'm trying to make something of it. This is me shooting my shot. This is me. Yeah, grabbing life by the balls and making it my bitch. You can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. And if any, know, in order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. If anybody, know. Because I do love myself, but do you think I always did? You're gonna cry about it or boss up. Cause I like the boss. Woof woof. Big boss dog. You think that dog don't cry when somebody steps on his foot or somebody scalds him? He's still a big dog in the place to be. Okay. That don't change nothing. Pitbull's a pitbull, you know what I'm saying? They're still scared of ridiculous shit. Because they're still puppies. Sometimes. Even if they're a big, mean, scary looking pitbull. Alright, Leo. This was great. This was fucking wonderful. I love you.